What up, everybody? This is your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content.
The coach at the time who was there before, like, he tried to kick me off the team, right? And then the AD was like, nah, what you talking about? You know, but like it was bad.
Yeah.
To a point of like, it was bad.
Yeah.
Like it was a point of like, really none of us, we just all hated ball. Like you're talking about kids who grew up hooping, you know what I mean? We all just were like, man, this is just, we hate this.
Yeah.
Like we don't want to go to practice. Like we want to be as far away from the gym as possible. And then he comes in, meets with me, and is like, hey man, you got a clean slate with me, but you got to prove to me you're the player you were like before you got to college.
Yeah.
And I said, cool, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So man, he had like 400 sets. Like he's a genius. And I still have a notebook. It's like all the sets. Like I studied, because I was a 5th year senior. So I was in school a whole lot, and I just studied everything he did. Like I was so locked in on him. Like I was like, all right, because I wanted to learn. I was back in my mode. I was back to high school, right?
Yeah.
I was in the gym. I was making 200 threes a day after practice. I was doing my ball handling again. I had to make 98 out of 100 free throws to leave the gym. I led the country in free throw percentage that year.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't miss in conference.
Didn't miss one free throw.
But it was the work I put in. And then I'm averaging in conference. I get healthy. My foot was broken. Get healthy. I'm averaging like, I think I ended up averaging like 16 and 6 in the A10. And I'm like, oh yeah. Like I started feeling, you know, I was getting 20s. Like I was like, oh, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm gonna play pro.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And my assistants, you know, who played pro, they were like, oh yeah, for sure you can play pro.
Yeah.
Like go overseas somewhere, not like, you know.
Yeah.
And so that changed everything for me.
That's big time. That's big time. I have said it multiple times on here, like as a coach, and I don't know if I'm gonna go into coaching. I have no idea. But if I was a coach, I'm instilling the most confidence in my players that you can my teammates will feel my players will feel like they're Michael Jordan.
Right.
Because they're gonna do things and they're gonna work just as hard for you because like he believes in me.
You want to win for your coach, right? At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
You want to work for, like that's what it is. It's always been that. But that's the whole point between a good coach and like X's and O's is, you know, I mean, you and me have talked about that plenty. Mm-hmm. I mean, the first time I met you, we were talking about,
you know, exactly.
We won't get into all that. But yeah, X's and O's means a lot. I think like, you know, coaching in certain games is a lot, right? Like but at the same time, like players got to make plays.
Got to.
And then you have to instill that in your guys. You got to put them in their spots and stuff like that. And,
I think that's big time. So you finish at St. Bonnie, you go off averaging 16. You don't miss a free throw. That's what you end up shooting that year.
I ended up shooting 94.
94. You missed one? Missed a couple.
I missed before conference when I was in, you know, my foot. I think it was my balance or something.
Yeah. Oh my God, this guy here.
It's crazy, you know. Yeah, just keep these two in the rim.
Yeah,
that's
whatever. Whatever. All right. So you get to you done at St. Bonnie.
I'm good when nobody guards me. You know that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I was good when you guarded me too. We could keep going.
You rolled your ankle and you were out for like 3 weeks out there.
I did roll my ankle. That's all right though. I was moving fast.
You were moving too damn fast.
Yeah.
You forgot how old you were.
I'm athletic.
Yeah. Shout out to Prize Picks, the presenting partner of Run Your Race, the daily fantasy sports game.
Head over to prizepicks.com or the app. Prize Picks makes it super easy and it takes less than 60 seconds to make your entry.
As AJ said, it's very easy. You pick between 2 to 6 players. It's a skill-based fantasy game. You don't play against anyone. You're playing against the Prize Picks projections. It's simple. It's either more or less. Prize Picks also is matching your first $100 deposit. So if you put in $100, they match $100. But if you put in $20, they match $20.
Go to prizepicks.com/race and use code RACE for your first deposit match up to $100.